start slowing down. Just remember for the fight song, posh, right? They're light and posh. It's 2 times. You say 2, but if I do this, do it up on the top, and then tap whenever I do. So we're hoping to, but it might turn out to be 5.
It's a fight song. Fight song is twice. Unless
just want to make a quick few sounds. We'll tune and then.
Good morning. Gang, we're Bobcats. Good morning. Much better. I am Michael Evans, president of Peru State College. Welcome to Commencement. This ceremony celebrates the success of our students, the dedication of our faculty and staff, and the proud tradition of excellence we share at Peru State. The first students to graduate from this great college did so in 1870. There were two of them, George Howard and Annie Moorhead. In the 154 years that have elapsed since then, class after class of students have come together, just as you are now, to celebrate this moment, this achievement. And it will soon be your turn to join that honorable history and take your place in a long and very impressive line of graduates of Peru State College. But first, please rise if you haven't already. Gentlemen, remove your caps as our Peru State combined choirs sing the national anthem under the direction of Associate Professor of Music, Dr. Jake Bartlett.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
And now, please be seated for the performance of Irish Blessing. You'll find the lyrics on page 19 of your program if you'd like to follow along.
May the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun
Thank you, Dr. Bartlett and choir members, for that wonderful performance. I would now like to take a moment to introduce those joining me on stage. Please hold your applause until all the introductions are complete. Stage party, please rise when I introduce you. Dr. Kathy Nels, Associate Professor of History, and the 2024 Teaching Excellence Award recipient for both Peru State College and the Nebraska State College system. Dr. Wendy Waugh, Vice President for Academic Affairs. Mr. John Cheney, Trustee, Nebraska State College System. Mr. Matt Thielen, Associate Vice President for Student Affairs. Dr. Jesse Dorman, Vice President for Enrollment Management. Thank you all. A few more introductions. I would like to introduce someone familiar to many of you, my wife and the First Lady of Peru State College, Joanna Evans. Mr. Jeff Greenwald. Jeff will be honored during this ceremony as the recipient of the Peru State College Distinguished Service Award. Jeff is the chair of the Peru State College Foundation Board. This is Jeff right here. We are also pleased to have with us today another member of the Peru State College Foundation Board, Al Irwin. And from the National Alumni Association Board, Mary Lou McCoy. There you are. Veterans and military personnel, I would like to offer a special welcome to those joining us today with military service past or present. Would you please rise if able to be recognized? Peru State is a yellow ribbon school and has been designated a military-friendly institution, and we are grateful for all you do on our behalf. We are also pleased to have with us today a member of our Emeriti faculty, Dr. Sarah Crook. And with us today representing the Online Education Division is Emily Roberts. We also have faculty members with us who have earned promotion or tenure. I would like to ask the following faculty members to stand as their promotions are announced. Dr. Helene Folsky-Starlin, awarded tenure. Dr. Charles Hicks, awarded tenure. Stephanie Huddle, promotion to Assistant Professor of Criminal Justice. Dr. Kelly Kingsley, promotion to Professor of Education. Dr. Frank Leinott, promotion to Professor of Health, Physical Education, and Recreation. Dr. Turkan Ochal, promotion to Associate Professor of Psychology. And Dr. Jason Phillips, promotion to Associate Professor of History. Congratulations to you all for these impressive accomplishments. Students, you reached this moment through hard work, perseverance, a lot of long hours, and a lot of late nights. But I hope you know, and I hope you know it well, you did not get here alone. Along your journey that led to this ceremony and all that it means, you have been helped, supported, loved, kicked in the seat of the pants, nurtured and encouraged by a lot of people who made it possible for you to reach this milestone in your life. Will the parents and guardians of those graduating students please stand and remain standing? Will the spouses of these students please stand and remain standing? Grandparents, children, brothers and sisters, other relatives, friends, Peru State College faculty and staff, please rise and remain standing. Students, Take a look around you and join me in thanking all of these people for getting you here today. I promise you they helped you more than you know. Thank you all. As I mentioned earlier, we are honored to have with us today a member of the Nebraska State College System Board of Trustees. At this point, I would like to invite Trustee John Chaney to the podium to deliver greetings from the board.
Good morning. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, it is my privilege to welcome you to this commencement ceremony. What a pleasure it is for me to be here today to celebrate Peru State's graduating class of 2024. It's my favorite duty as a member of the Board of Trustees. Graduates, this day is about you and what you've achieved through hard work, determination, and moments of creative inspiration. Graduation is a time to imagine your future and the world to come. I hope you take this time to look back on your time at Peru State, and when you do, you will do so with fondness. As you are looking to the road ahead, I also hope that you will see Peru State as part of your future. You are always welcome here. We look forward to hearing about your personal and professional adventures and achievements as you build on the foundation you have built with your time at Peru State. As you begin your new stage in life, you can be confident that you can and will make a difference because, like the Peru State graduates who have gone before you, who possess the knowledge and skills conferred by an excellent education, I believe each and every one of you has the capacity to succeed and make our world a better place. Thanks to all of you who are witnessing this great moment in each graduate's life. Let us give our combined best wishes to all of our graduates for their journey ahead. Now, as a member of the Board of Trustees of the Nebraska State College System, President Evans, I invest you with the power and authority to grant degrees to the graduates of Peru State College. Congratulations, class of 2024. Go Bobcats!
Thank you, Trustee Chaney. We will now present the Peru State College Distinguished Service Award. As I mentioned at the beginning, the 2024 Peru State College Distinguished Service Award recipient is Mr. Jeff Greenwald. Jeff, please join me up here at the podium. For someone who, by his own admission, had little to do with his alma mater for more than 40 years after graduation, Jeff Greenwald has been catching up fast in recent years. Jeff spent his early life in Falls City before his family moved to Lincoln, where he attended Southeast High. After a challenging freshman year in Lincoln, Jeff was invited by Peru State President Neil Goman to become a Bobcat. That was all it took, and Jeff was awarded his undergraduate degree on this campus in 1971. After completing his studies, he enjoyed an extraordinarily successful career in the insurance industry in Nebraska. He and his wife, Judy, raised a family, he built a company, and other than occasional visits with friends from college days, he didn't have much to do with Peru State. That all changed in 2019 when he sold his insurance business and retired. Jeff was invited to join the Peru State College Foundation Board and decided to accept. Since then, he has generously supported numerous causes and campaigns with the foundation, as well as giving significant amounts of his own time and energy. Now he has decided to add his name to the list, now approaching 200 amazing individuals who have permanently endowed funds with the foundation. For these and many more reasons, Peru State College is honored to present Jeff Greenwald with the 2024 Distinguished Service Award.
Thanks, Michael. Thanks also to John Chaney at the State College System for agreeing to name me for this award. John, thank you very much. John and I go back a long time, probably. You probably don't need to know a lot about me. He just told you everything I was going to say. But for two conversations that I had 50 years apart, I really probably wouldn't be standing here. Over 50 years ago, I was contacted by the then president of the college, Dr. Neil Goldman. He was a friend of a family member, and he knew that my situation had changed. I went to the University of Nebraska for 1 year, and it wasn't the right fit for me. He invited me, after a couple minutes of conversation, I guess I passed the test, he invited me to come to the campus. In a day or two, I went down there. This is end of August, 1967. Within a couple of days, I was warmly received. I was rushed through the process, and 2 days or 3 days later, I became a Bobcat. That was 1967. The tuition that year, by the way, was $186 a semester. I'm not sure what the room and board was, but it happened quickly, and over the next 4 years, it just zoomed by. I got a great education. I met a lot of great people, and people that I still stay in touch with today. A few years later, I joined the insurance company on a management training program. For several years, I soaked up all the information I could about how the insurance company side of the business, and I joined a four-person insurance agency. 40 years later, I retired in 1978 from Inspro Insurance as the chairman, CEO, president, and shareholder. Actually, Judy was the larger shareholder, not me. I entered retirement at that time, and then I got the second phone call that connected me to Dr. Dan Hansen, and I quickly met Dr. Hansen and Elaine. And over the next year or two, I got to know the college more. Keep in mind, 50 years had gone by, and I really hadn't paid attention to the college. The college lost me, and I lost the college. I did join the college foundation board, and within a year or so, I became the chair of the foundation. Nobody else would raise their hand. Right, Al? I was waiting for Al Irwin to raise his hand. And so, as all organizations, businesses and organizations, they need to be refreshed from time to time. They need to figure out where they are, what they're doing. Our foundation needed that. So we rolled up our sleeves, went to work, created an action plan, and delivered results. Within a short period of time, we named a new executive director. Thank you, Ted Harshbarger. Everybody knows Ted. We also added a new professional financial administrator, Kim Reagan, who's not here today. And then the front of the house is Susan Unruh. Thank you, Susan. During that period of time, we also added 7 new board members. We added a banker, we added a CPA, we added a lawyer, we added a president of a hospital, we added a president of a trust company, we added a teacher and a coach. All these people are connected to the college. Many of these people live in our communities around the college, Falls City, Nebraska City, Auburn. It was important for me to strategically find those folks that want to do something for the college that have been connected to the college. Unlike me, I was not connected. The mission of the foundation is to assist and help the college. In a few short years, Ted and his crew have tripled the amount of scholarships that are available to students. We've also added new scholarships to aid the students. 2 years ago, the foundation board took control of raising funds for Project Roar, which was the first construction project for the campus for, Jerry, 50 years or something like that? So we've raised a little over $2 million, and it was work, it was fun, is very rewarding. And keep in mind, I knew very few people, very, very few people. But I never had a problem of picking up the phone and calling somebody and asking for a really very good cause. To the graduates, pat yourself on the back. Be sure to say thank you to your parents and your grandparents and your friends for guiding you through this maze. Don't forget your college, like I did. And stay in touch. You will, over time, when you get the Peru Stater in the mail, you will open it up and read it, and you'll keep track of your friends and their families and their marriages and their kids and their accomplishments. And the last thing I'll ask you to do is write a check. The foundation and the college needs your support. Whatever it might be, just get in the habit of writing a check. Thank you very much.
Teaching and student engagement are at the core of our mission at Peru State College. Since our founding more than 156 years ago, excellence in teaching has always been our top priority, and Peru State is blessed with a world-class faculty. Each year, we face the impossible task of selecting from among all our outstanding faculty one person to receive the Peru State College Teaching Excellence Award. This year, the award goes to Dr. Kathy Nels. Dr. Nels, would you please step forward? Dr. Kathy Nels joined the Peru State College faculty in 2017 and is currently an associate professor of history in the School of Arts and Sciences. She specializes in modern U.S. social and cultural history with teaching and research emphases in the American West, American Indian history, environmental, women's, and gender history. She teaches courses leading to the Certificate in Public History, a program she developed since coming to Peru State. She also served on the board of the Brownville Historical Society for the last 4 years. Dr. Nels's current book project, Red Tape Fraternities, Associationalism, Gender, and the State, examines how Western state health officials working at the intersection of gender, science, technology, and medicine shaped the nation's health policies and influenced the development of the American administrative state. As part of her nomination for the 2024 Teaching Excellence Award at Peru State, one former student wrote, "One of Dr. Nels's great qualities is her commitment to being a lifelong student. She makes it a goal to continuously grow and learn from scholars and experts in our field. Dr. Nels is always looking at new material, articles, and methods on how and what to teach in her courses. She has inspired me to become a lifelong student." Each of the 3 Nebraska State colleges selects one recipient for its Teaching Excellence Award each year. The Teaching Excellence Award winners from each of the state colleges are then considered for the one Nebraska State College System Award. And as I said earlier, I'm delighted to report that Dr. Nels has the additional honor of being selected the Nebraska State College System Teaching Excellence Award winner. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Kathy Nels. Well deserved. Oh, go ahead, this will be fine. All yours. And here, let me get this for you.
You want to do that first?
Let you go ahead and talk.
Thank you, Dr. Evans. Board of Trustees, my colleagues, distinguished guests. This is an amazing honor, and I am grateful to have received it. Would not have been possible without 2 very special people that are here as my guests today. Dr. Sarah Crook, who mentored me as a junior faculty member. I've learned so much from her, and I continue to learn so much from her. And then my husband, Jim Nels, who is really the wind beneath my wings. I love you, honey. I'm a historian, and so, as you might expect, I'm going to indulge for a few minutes in a bit of history. In fact, class of 2024, I want to talk for a few minutes about your history. You arrived here on campus in what was, to say the least, strange and unusual circumstances. Life had changed. First and foremost, the faculty did not see your entire face until your sophomore year. We learned to know you from your eyes up. When you returned in your second year, we had to learn to recognize you all over again. Your classes were held in some very different kinds of rooms, and we monitored your attendance. And for the purpose of contact tracing, we wrote up seating charts so that we knew who was sitting where, all 6 feet apart. You were handed paper towels and disinfectant when you walked into every classroom, where the first order of business was to wipe down your tables. And all of us learned to sing the entirety of Happy Birthday silently to ourselves while washing our hands to ensure we did a good job. And we carried sanitizer around in our pockets. We all learned that the word Zoom had nothing to do with speed. Some of your classmates often attended class on Zoom, and for me, talking to black squares on the screen was a new experience. I know the faculty likely found themselves assuring you that this is not normal, and we repeatedly would start sentences with, in a normal year, we would do thus and such, but not this year. We also had to cancel many of your usual fun college activities, and your sporting events sometimes were postponed or even canceled. Suffice it to say that you had a challenging start, but you were resilient. So I want to talk about that for a minute. According to popular historian Doris Kearns Goodwin, scholars who have studied the development of leaders have situated resilience, the ability to sustain ambition in the face of frustration, at the heart of potential leadership growth. More important than what happened to them was how these people responded to reversals, how they managed to, in various ways, put themselves back together, how these watershed experiences first impeded and then deepened, and finally and decisively were overcome and molded their leadership. I would suggest that this is a perspective that all of us, not just leadership, must embrace, and not just for success, but for contentment. Now, history is filled with examples of where change, sometimes sudden and unexpected, was met with grit and hope and resilience. And we need to look no further than Nebraska history, a story of resilience and perseverance in the face of adversity. From the Dust Bowl of the 1930s to devastating tornadoes and floods, Nebraskans have faced many challenges and emerged stronger. What lessons in building resilience can we take from Nebraska's history? I want to suggest 3. One of the most important factors in building resilience is community support. Nebraskans have a long history of coming together in times of crisis. Again, during the Dust Bowl, farmers and ranchers worked together to share resources and support each other. During the uncertainty and changes wrought by World War II, the small community of North Platte, relying on volunteers and using their own money, welcomed and fed more than 6 million GIs who briefly stopped in their town on trains on the way to either coast. So I would urge you to look for ways to become involved in your community. Another key factor in building resilience is adaptability, and Nebraskans have had to adapt to many challenges that resulted from extreme weather events and subsequent economic hardship. During the Dust Bowl again, farmers had to find new ways to farm and preserve the soil. More recently, we've seen devastating tornadoes, and communities are faced once again with having to adapt and rebuild. And we know that people from all over the region will be there to assist. Indeed, the ability to adapt and to change, to find new solutions, has been and remains a key factor in Nebraskans' resilience. So find ways to adapt to change. It's inevitable. Finally, maintaining a positive attitude in the face of adversity builds resilience. Nebraskans, again, have a reputation for being resilient and optimistic. This can be seen in the response to the floods of 2019, where people came together to support each other, to show their strength. A positive attitude can help you stay motivated, focused, even in difficult times. Class of 2024, you've already proved my point. You arrived in a time of change, but you were resilient. You thrived and you learned, and as evidenced here today, your resilience is rewarded. I would suggest that your ability to adapt and to thrive as you did 4 years ago, amid all those changes, will also serve you in good stead as you move on from college and into the next chapter of your life. Congratulations, class of 2024. To my students, I am so proud of you. Go Bobcats.
So let's step over here.
Graduates, when you get your degree today, you begin your lifelong journey as alumni of Peru State College. At this point, I would like to introduce you to Ted Harshbarger, Executive Director of the Peru State Foundation and the college's National Alumni Association. Ted Harshbarger.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and especially our class of 2024 graduates. It is with great pleasure and excitement that I stand before you today as you transition from students to alumni of Peru State College. On behalf of the College Foundation, I extend a warm welcome to each and every one of you to our alumni community. Today marks a significant milestone in your lives. As you step out into the world armed with knowledge, experiences, and dreams nurtured at Peru State, remember you are now part of a larger network of individuals who have walked this path before you, including myself 46 years ago in what is now your library. Being an alum of this college means more than just holding a degree. It signifies a lifelong connection, a bond that extends beyond graduation day. Our hope is that you will stay engaged and involved, sharing your successes, insights, and journeys with us and each other. As you embark on your new endeavors and face new challenges, remember the values and lessons learned during your time here. Embrace curiosity, resilience, and a commitment to lifelong learning. Seek opportunities to make a positive impact in your communities and beyond. And I think you've heard that several times today. Congratulations once again on this remarkable achievement. I was going to list and say a number of your names and things, and Susan goes, no, it'll take you forever. I just want you to know there's many of you out there that I've had a chance to watch in a variety of events, athletics, fine arts, music, so forth. You've made a lot of fine memories for me, and I hope you've made your memories here. As you take your next steps, know that you have our full support and best wishes for a successful and fulfilling journey. Stay connected with us as we continue to support and celebrate your achievements. Please note that members of the Foundation Board of Directors will be presenting you with a small token of congratulations after you've received your diploma and had your photo taken. Welcome to the alumni family, and yes, go Bobcats!
And now, it's time. Vice President Waugh, Vice President Dorman, and Dr. Paul Hendricks, please join me at the podium.
Good morning. Will the candidates for the master's degrees please rise? President Evans, these candidates have successfully met the requirements set forth by the faculty of Peru State College. They are entitled to the rights and privileges that attend those who have earned the degrees of Master of Science in Education or Master of Science in Organizational Management. I recommend these candidates for the conferral of their degrees.
By the authority vested in me as president of Peru State College, I grant to you the appropriate Master of Science degree. Please be seated until your row is directed to come to the platform to receive your diploma and our congratulations.
The master's degree recipients are Dana Christensen, Brian Richard Dunker, Brenda Hansel, Jocelyn Rose Hudson, Emily Jo Johnson, Catherine Elizabeth Kelsey, John McDonald, Jessica Jean Nickman, Amber L. Peterson, Danielle Elise Pfister, Mindy Elizabeth Riebel, Allison Ann Seeley, Faith Elizabeth Spencer, Brittany D. Stanton, Lori J. Swatera. Sarah Marie Vance. Ariana Washkowski. Sydney Elizabeth Hanyul Zyla. Tricia Selena Behrens. Shannon Buckminster. Adam Parker Sendejas. Austin Michael Greenfield. Anna Kotri. Jason Kleplinger.
Yes, it is. He's the last. Please join me in congratulating the master's degree recipients. Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees please rise? President Evans, these candidates have successfully met the requirements set forth by the faculty of Peru State College for their respective degrees as listed in the program. They are entitled to all of the rights and privileges that attend the bachelor's degree. I recommend these candidates for the conferral of their degrees.
By the authority vested in me as president of Peru State College, I grant to you the appropriate bachelor's degree. Please be seated until your row is directed to come to the platform to receive your diploma and our congratulations.
The bachelor's degree recipients are Sydney M. Adams, graduating magna cum laude, Shelby Ankerson, Avery Tate Arbin, Carlos T. Austin, Jr., graduating summa cum laude, Eleanor Janice Balcom, graduating cum laude, Grace Margaret Bauer, graduating summa cum laude, Michelle D. Beer, Terrence D. Belvin, Jasmine Hope Bentley, graduating cum laude, Bailey Rose Bitts, Andrew James Black Elk, graduating summa cum laude, McCormick George Bukow, Jackson Josiah Bovey, graduating magna cum laude, Madison Marie Borns, graduating summa cum laude, Shauna Lauren Brinker, graduating summa cum laude, Na E Bu, graduating cum laude, Rebecca Carballo Sedeno, Alexandria Page Cannoli, Moich Kaluak Chage, graduating summa cum laude, Christina Page Crouch Cheney, Max Anthony Cheney, Justin Robert Chitwood, graduating summa cum laude, Christopher Stephen Combs, graduating magna cum laude, Reagan E. Conley, graduating cum laude, Jamie R. Copenhaver, graduating magna cum laude, Josephine Christine Crawford, McKinley Nicole Cross, graduating summa cum laude, Frankie Lee Kroll, graduating cum laude, Madison Lee Davis, graduating summa cum laude, Sarah Marie Davis Kavark, graduating summa cum laude, Cora C. DeBoer, graduating summa cum laude, Jennifer Deppie, Connor Daniel Deal, Graduating magna cum laude, Shannon Leilani Doman. Trey Phillips Drake. Jaden Ann Duff. Graduating magna cum laude, Madison Elizabeth Duncan. Graduating summa cum laude, honors program graduate with distinction, Kylie Jo Edgington. Aslyn Marie Fendrick. Graduating summa cum laude, Dalton Michael Foraker. Graduating magna cum laude, Catherine May Frazier. Graduating summa cum laude, Melanie Marie Friend. Graduating magna cum laude, Elena Lee Fullerton. Graduating magna cum laude, Kelsey Lauren Gaines. Graduating magna cum laude, Jerica C. German. Graduating cum laude, Natalie Nicole Gerch. Graduating cum laude, Molly Marie Gerard. Graduating summa cum laude, Rihanna L. Grau. Tyrese Griggs. Cassidy Jade Haberman. Margot Marie Halbmeyer. Graduating magna cum laude, Emma Jo Haining. Jason Lucas Hansen. Graduating cum laude, honors program graduate, Anthony Joe Hayes. Philip Ryan Henserling. Alex Michael Hensel. Graduating cum laude, Teresa Mary Horstman. Erin Nicole Howard. Graduating summa cum laude, honors program graduate with distinction, Rebecca L. Hupp. Graduating summa cum laude, Samantha Jo Ingram. Graduating magna cum laude, Christiane Lynn Ivy. Victoria Lynn Jaycox. Graduating summa cum laude, Rachel Renee Generate. Graduating magna cum laude, Elizabeth Augusta Jenkins. Graduating cum laude, Tyler Jepson. Graduating cum laude, Kaylee Johnson. Graduating cum laude, Sawyer Matthew Kinnison. Graduating magna cum laude, Riley Jade Cook. Spencer Michael Kane. Graduating summa cum laude, Virginia Koba. Graduating summa cum laude, Gabrielle Ann Kreenert. Stevie Brianne McCrae Kurtz. Jaden Allen Kurtzer. Graduating summa cum laude, Maggie May Layton. Mackenzie Ann Layton. Graduating summa cum laude, Cheyenne Hayes Leach. Graduating magna cum laude, Matthew Charles Leininger. Graduating cum laude, Dennis Aaron Kirkpatrick, Jr. Joseph Douglas Litz. Elena Lula Martin. Trey Michael McAfee. Graduating magna cum laude, Sarah Elizabeth McCrimmon. Graduating magna cum laude, Daisha A. McLaughlin. Cole Allen Miller. Laura Lee Miller. Elijah Blaze Mitchell. Graduating magna cum laude, Ethan John Moore. Graduating cum laude, Taylor Leota Jean Francis Murray. Graduating summa cum laude, Cole Thomas Nalick. April Newsom. Faith Newsom. Graduating magna cum laude, Claire Renee Niemeyer Nanning. Graduating magna cum laude, Creighton Timothy Nisley. Maddie Ray Newsman. Graduating summa cum laude, Nolan Maxwell Roger O'Brien. Diego Jose Oquendo. Graduating magna cum laude, Luis Gabriel Pacheco. Graduating magna cum laude, Joselis Chantal Panigua Alcantara. Graduating cum laude, Peyton Dawn Partida. Graduating summa cum laude, Delaney Renee Patuchka. Hunter David Pavlish. Graduating magna cum laude, Sydney Marie Peck. Graduating cum laude, Elise R. Peterson. Jasmine Annalie Pineda. Graduating cum laude, Stephanie Nicole Pohl. Graduating summa cum laude, Garrett Wayne Pryor. Graduating summa cum laude, James Julian Mead Pyatt. Matthew William Ramold. Samuel Christopher Regan. Graduating summa cum laude, Tracy Richter. Graduating magna cum laude, Elena Noel Riley. Elmer Jose Rivera. Colby Michael Robinson. Graduating magna cum laude, Adeline Claire Rockenbach. Graduating summa cum laude, Junie Rose. Graduating summa cum laude, Jonathan Caleb Santiago. Graduating summa cum laude, Carly Elaine Sexton. Graduating magna cum laude, Carrington K. Sims. Graduating magna cum laude, Melody Ann Sly. Graduating cum laude, Erin Christine Sneeden. Timothy J. Souls. Paige Renee Sperling. Graduating cum laude, Alfred Lane Steele. Graduating magna cum laude, Samantha Ann Stewart. Emily Hope Tags. Brittany Tiemann. Graduating cum laude, Elena N. Thompson. Noah Spencer Triggs. Graduating cum laude, Tessa Nicole Triplett. Graduating cum laude, Jacob Robert Trosper. Graduating magna cum laude, Alexander Blaze Euchre. Bethany Ann Ullman. Taylor Usher. Graduating magna cum laude, Carson Landon Vinsky. Graduating summa cum laude, Mackenzie Taylor Ward. Marlon Warren. Graduating summa cum laude, Olivia Marie Warren. Graduating summa cum laude, Reagan Catherine Warwick. Graduating cum laude, Isabella Paige Watkins. Graduating magna cum laude, Laura Kelly Wells. Graduating magna cum laude, Emily Christine Wertenberger. Graduating magna cum laude, Josh Wickstrom. Graduating summa cum laude, Naomi Marie Wilson. Graduating magna cum laude, Haven True Wilson. Graduating magna cum laude, Skylar Wilson. Graduating cum laude, Emily Rose Wolfenden. Graduating magna cum laude, Therese Wolmansdorf. Graduating cum laude, Bethany Grace Worthy. Courtney Lee Zyla. Graduating magna cum laude, Nicholas Trapper Adams. Graduating magna cum laude, Angela Joanne Bennett. David Neil Earhart. Dana Gale Flory. Rebecca Ann Galvin. Yodelvi de Jesus Garcia Melendez. Donzel Johnson. Cheryl Ann Kidwell. Ryan James Meyer. Jeremy Wilford Orr. David Everett Winget. Matthew Paul Winget.
Students, let me leave you with one parting thought. To the best of our knowledge, each of us gets one life on this earth. There is no dress rehearsal, and you don't get any do-overs. You get one shot, and this is it. I want to invite you to take a moment to think about what makes a great life. What makes your great life? I would suggest you need 4 things. 4 things that make the difference between a great life and a life that simply passes by. One is really meaningful relationships. Not 4,000 friends on Facebook or 1 billion followers on Instagram, but a small number of people who really get to know you and who love you and whom you love in return. Another is a career you can be proud of, that contributes positively to society and that supports you and your family well. The third is finding something that brings you great joy. All the better if that joy comes from your career and your relationships. And the fourth is dedicating yourself to something that is bigger than you are. You get one life. You get one shot. And the happiest people I know spend part of it trying to make a difference that will outlive them. So when you walk out these doors as graduates of Peru State College, take a moment to think about how you are going to build your great life. No one will hand it to you. No one owes it to you, but you can create it. And that begins by imagining what it could be. And to get that ball rolling, will the members of the graduating class of 2024 please stand? The time has come for you to move your tassels from right to left. Go for it. Well done. Trustee Cheney and other distinguished members of the stage party, faculty, staff, family, and friends, I am pleased and honored to present to you the Peru State College class of 2024. Good job. As we conclude our commencement ceremony today, the combined choirs will sing the Peru State Color Song. You'll find the lyrics on page 20 of your program if you would like to sing along. Following the color song, we ask the audience to remain seated during the formal recessional of the graduates.
Sing abroad our college colors to the free Nebraska breeze, lending hands on white and azure with the soft green of the trees, while our loyal hearts and voices with pride and joy unite as we sing Peru's devotion to the pale blue and the white. While hearts and voices with pride and joy unite as we sing Peru's devotion to the pale blue and the white. As we sing Peru's devotion to the pale blue and the white.
Thank you all for being here today. Audience, please remain seated for the formal recessional as the stage party, faculty, and graduates exit. Following the recessional, we ask that the audience please exit through the main entrance near the stage, and I invite everyone to join us following the recessional for a reception on the lawn in front of the TJ Majors building with food and live jazz band music. The Cat Cave, our spirit shop located in the Student Center, will also be open. You may meet your graduate at the reception after the recessional. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2024.
Thank you for being a Philip.
I do.